Hello everybody, my name is Jokent and I have taken the IELTS test in 2022 and guess what? I scored 7.5. In 2026, I want to take the test again and this time I'm aiming for 8.5. I'm planning to take a record of my practice and share with the world. Let's get started if you are interested in it. I've got a solid plan. I wish my face is bigger, but I'm gonna just go with that because I don't want to edit a lot. I'm very sure that you're going to be new here because this is my first time recording the video to upload it on social media. As I mentioned, I scored 7.5 in 2025. Now I'm aiming for 8.5 in the upcoming year 2026. The procedure that I'm going to take is first, I'm gonna record myself. Second, I'm gonna write down the script. I'm planning to check my script with AI and take the feedback. I'm gonna practice the model answer for a couple of times. At the end, I'm gonna answer the same question and of course share it with the world. This is the speaking question that I have taken from IS academic book number 18. So I have studied from book 6 to book 16. So this time I'm planning to start from the back. So I think we've got NT 18. I'm gonna start off with the last one. Okay, so this is my very first question. I will also record it on my note so that I don't need to write down the script a lot. Here we go, let's do it. So the part one, as usual, the examiner is going to ask the candidate about their self and their work and study. That's a really good question. So normally we have to pay for electricity bill and also for the Wi-Fi usage, and I have to pay it monthly for the package that I have taken from the Wi-Fi service company. So I normally make digital payment because it's more convenient and easier to have it done. Yes, I have, but thanks to the messages that we always get monthly, it gets easier. Even though I forget, every time I see the message, I can proceed it right away. I'm not sure. For electricity, maybe we can turn off the light when we are not using them. And for Wi-Fi, so I've got the 40 megabytes plans, and maybe I can reduce it down to 25 so that it can get cheaper. Okay, so this is part one, and I'm gonna go through part two. Okay, let me write down some notes. So I would say it must be making a cup of latte. Actually, I have never tried making the latte, but I think I can make one, as I have always witnessed my barista. I usually take a cup of coffee at the lunch break, and I always see that my barista, he is grinding the coffee first, and after that he squeeze it with the espresso machine, and he make the milk warm, and then he pour it very nicely. He could even make some latte art. So I really want to try that, but I'm aware that the coffee machine are very expensive, so I'm saving that for buying one, and I really want to try that. I'm also interested in making matcha too, because for coffee is a bit intense, so it has got the high proportion of caffeine. So for matcha, it has got less compared to coffee. So I'm also interested in trying matcha. And for making matcha, the process is a bit different. So you have got some bamboo broom, like small broom, so you have to grind it with the seeds. So it's basically the same as the coffee seeds, and maybe you only get that kind of green liquids, and then you just make the milk warm and then mix it up together so that we can get the cup of matcha. So speaking of feelings, I always see that barista, they are very confident in making the cup of tea, and not really a cup of tea, making the cup of coffee. So that'd be fantastic. I really want to try that. Okay, So that's my part two, and I don't think I did it so well because I just improvised in it. That's a tough one. So let's move on to part three. I believe they can make pancake because it's easy to make. You just need the pan and the pan flour, and they can eat it with the syrups, even with the Nutella. So that'd be great. Absolutely, because when I went abroad, I had to cook by myself. At first, it was quite difficult. Later, I I became used to with it. So it's a great idea. It's always a great idea to learn about cooking so that you are ready for any types of situation. I would say both. They should also learn at home with their parents because parents can guide them very closely, and maybe at home the dishes might always be the same because at my home we normally eat the curry and rice, being Asians. But at school, they can try out the different types of food like European food and the other nationality foods. So that'd be fantastic. So it was my dream, but not anymore because I wanted to be a chef. As I feel like cooking is like the art, so they even have the subject nowadays called culinary art, and we can even take the courses until we get the degree. And I want to cook for the people, and I also want to serve very expensive dishes. I believe first you have to be patient, and you also need to have very good time management. If not, the food will get banned. Lastly, they also need very strong communication skills because they have to interact with the colleagues all the time. Yeah, almost all the time. So communication is also a key of becoming a great chef. I'm not sure. Nowadays, the program like MasterChef, they are very popular. So at home, my mother, she sometimes wanna cook the food. I mean the dishes that has been shown in the TV program. So that's really a good idea because you get some ideas about new food. It's fantastic to try new food besides eating the same food all the time. Alright, that's the end, and it's the feedback time. So I'm gonna go and check my notes. So I'm very sure I have got lots of mistakes. It has been 9 minutes. I'm gonna put the script into the ChatGPT so that I can get feedback. Alright, so now it is generating Benson 158 model answers. Now I'm gonna take the exam again with the model answers. So are you all ready to hear that? I usually have to pay internet and electricity bills. For internet, I subscribe to my internet provider, so I have to pay it monthly. And I hardly ever forget because I always get the reminder messages. So I always wanted to make a proper cup of latte, but I haven't tried it out yet. So during my lunch break, I have witnessed my barista making it during my lunch breaks, and it looks fascinating. So first he grinds the coffee beans, and he put it in the espresso machine to squeeze the shot out, and after that he steams the milk also with the same machine, so the mix get even hot, not even warm, and then he poured a smoothie into a cup to make a very beautiful and fascinating latte art. So I know that a coffee machine can be very, very expensive, but I'm saving up to get one. I believe children can learn the very simple dishes like making salad or pancakes. That'd be great. I think it's extremely important because it's a valuable life skill. So I remember when I lived abroad, initially I didn't have any cooking skills, but I had to learn it to have the proper meal. So by doing so, you can be ready for any life situations. It'd be fantastic to become a professional chef. Nowadays, we can even pursue a degree. The major is called the culinary art, so that'd be a really great course for those who are very passionate about cooking. And I believe first, a chef does need communication skills because the a chef is not cooking alone, so he has to deal with lots of problems like stocks, and he also need to instruct the other, let's say, kitchen helpers, and they have got some ranks and role like executive chef, cosmic 1, cosmic 2, so they are working as a group to get a very creative and tasteful dish. So being a chef ain't easy, I would say. So nowadays, the programs like MasterChef, they are very popular. So even my mom, she always wanna try cooking the food from the program. So I think it's great. It motivates people to try out new dishes. So that's fantastic. Alright, that's the end of my practice. It feels a bit weird speaking alone, so next time I might have AI voice asking me the question so that I can really replicate the exam. So thanks for watching so far, and I appreciate that. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.